Like
Hey,
toy commercials and everything.
Hey, yo, low key put me in 2014, bro. I could edit those fucking commercials, bro. I fucking use that fucking slide. Look at that. Right there. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Dragon Ball Z was on Nicktoons? Question mark.
That better not be the fucking title of this video.
You know.
Is it really?
Lock in, Caleb.
So you want someone that hasn't watched the full arc of Dragon Ball to really want to know why Dragon Ball wasn't on Nicktoons?
Lock in,
bro.
Bro.
Someone that hasn't even watched Nicktoons.
Lock in, bro.
Nicktoons? What? Bro, I never even knew that was a thing. I thought it was like Nickteens. Or Teens Nick. What was it?
Teen Nick, Nick Jr., Nicktoons.
Never heard of Nicktoons in my fucking life.
Nicktoons is what had Robot and Monster, Fanboy and Chum Chum.
But that was on regular Nick too, though.
Because they split the channel for a little bit and then they put it back together. Like from like 2005 to 2007.
Why are this mid-ass shows on Nicktoons?
Hey, Robot and Monster was mid as fuck. Tough Puppy was that's Spencer from iCarly. Invader Zim though.
I ain't talking about those shows. I'm talking about Dragon Ball.
All right, yeah, and this is where go unsubscribe to Caleb Ketchum. Go unsubscribe to Caleb Ketchum, y'all.
I would love to argue why someone thinks Dragon Ball is the top 5. I get on their ass.
Go ahead and comment in the video why Caleb's a gay ass nigga.
Someone put a whole essay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be that one guy that's always leaving comments. He's gonna put a whole essay. It's like, it all started back to this video. I'm gonna put a link in it. It all started back to here when I started. And like, all right,
you know,
you're getting reported. No more YouTube. I'm telling your mom.
Caleb, he's just trying to express himself like you. You know, express your feelings, Caleb.
Yes.
Just express them for me, please. I need you to express yourself, Caleb. Please.
Express these nuts.
Express these nuts, nigga. Are you recording it?
Oh my god.
Hey, hurry up. Bro is so new to this.
Stay for 13 more minutes for Dragon Ball.
Bro, we've been yapping for 13 minutes already, Caleb. You've been fucking gone with your bit, bro.
You're doing too much.
Caleb doesn't actually know
up, down, left, right, Dragon Ball ass, and Brian, clap. Let's go.
He's talking about ass and he's gay.
Ass and Dragon Ball go together.
Dragon Ball Z Kai. Watch battles evil to find the Dragon Balls and save the world.
Now,
you feel me?
Time in life where you have to be like, am I going crazy? Did this really happen? And yes, it did, because this really was on Nicktoons.
Yes, sir.
The Toonami staple found its new home on Nickelodeon. But
no, hell
not
no.
That Nickelodeon. Its little brother, Nicktoons. Nicktoons at the time was supposed to be like Boomerang, where it showed a ton of reruns of old Nickelodeon content.
That was slimy.
Yes, sir. It made him 5
episodes of shows that didn't get their shine on the main platform. And one show that the overlords at Nick thought would be a great addition to that would be none other than Dragon Ball Z. Now you're probably going,
yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
What? Why the hell would DBZ be on Nicktoons? Wasn't it
Dragon
on Toonami?
Ball Z.
And it was, until it got taken off. In my most recent video, we delved into Naruto being on Disney XD, and DBZ was in a similar...
Oh yeah, Naruto was on Disney, so, you know.
What? Really?
Yeah, that's why whenever Asuma had a lollipop in his mouth, it's because they couldn't have smoking. You feel me?
Oh, wow.
That whack ass shit, bro.
Naruto, but it found itself on a much different platform. So we're going into yet another strange rabbit hole of why DBZ even ended up on Nicktoons of all places.
Be part of the journey to save the world. Dragon Ball Z.
To save the world. Dragon Ball Z, guys.
You know, Dragon Ball Z, guys.
To save the world.
Yes, sir.
It's so revered that it stops gang wars. Now, this has never been confirmed to happen.
Reduce cartel activity.
Loki.
Who looked?
It's because all those Spanish niggas in Mexico like Dragon Ball, bro.
DBZ waiting for you right there. It was hype. The fights
you want to have that in the video, Brian?
Yes, I don't care, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever Goku did his, it was everything you could have ever wanted.
Oh my gosh!
Like Toonami, DBZ was very much loved, and we can all remember the DBZ bummers for Toonami.
Bro. Damn, he fucking screamed him off the ground.
Yeah, seeing this shit as a kid, bro. Oh nah, this is fire. Look at that.
Yo, Vegeta, stay getting whooped, dog.
Always getting punked, bro.
Don't expect me to go easy on you. Dragon Ball Z.
This nigga.
Vegeta, we all know he lost that fight.
Animes were left without a home. At least the bigger shonens. Other shows were still shown on Adult Swim, but both Naruto and DBZ needed a new home after getting evicted by the Toonami tenants. So in a very weird turn of events, Naruto found his way in the House of Mouse, but not exactly the House of Mouse. Think of it as the condo that Disney was renting out at the time. And Dragon Ball went on over to Nick Toons.
Dragon Ball homeless as fuck.
Cousin of the main branch. Can you imagine you're watching My Life as a Teenage Robot and then following that is Dragon Ball Z?
Low-key.
Nah, actually.
Dragon Ball Z, now branded as Dragon Ball Z Kai, would make his debut on the orange brand. Kai started as the re-edited, redubbed, and overall better version of OG Dragon Ball Z because of all the touch-ups and better voice acting that will enhance their experience. Nickelodeon at the time wanted the show to reach their target demographic of kids, so
no cursing.
That shit's pixelated as shit.
So,
nah,
a show of
low-key.
this caliber to kids is gonna have some changes. A ton of dialogue changes were made. So these weren't the worst. Kai in the uncut version had swears, but the typical ones that were used in shonens like damn it, bastard, this sucks, you know, the usual.
That was no clock. That was a damned radar. Damn it! That was no clock. The punk had a radar. No!
These were
No!
characters' frustrations during the moments. Funnily enough, the edits weren't as egregious as they would be with Naruto's
Egregious.
Disney XD. Of course, some footage would get cut down, but this is due to characters cursing the way how I said before, but it's something you wouldn't miss as
This
a kid
nigga
seeing
watches
some
that
anime.
fire.
Although with Kai being a more condensed version of Dragon Ball Z, there's
Boy,
certain things we
it
get
is.
to miss out on. Like
You know?
Stone Age cavemen.
HFIL.
We're exploding
It's the hall for something losers. Infinite losers or some shit.
Damn, marathon and a premiere shit.
Yes, sir. Ah.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Oh
Fred.
my
The
god.
same conversation as Fred the movie.
I hate that shit.
And
Bro,
I'll do you one
Brian,
even
how do you
better.
feel,
This is on the
Brian?
same channel
Now
as
I'm depressed.
Barnyard. We got our glorious.
They're saying that's an even matchup.
Oh god.
Fred and
This
Dragon
is not,
Ball,
bro.
What does life even mean?
And back at the
Now
barnyard.
imagine going from this.
Oh my god. Hell yeah, this shit competing, Brian. This shit competing.
Yo, chill, bro. Look at this.
But interestingly enough, DBZ would last 2 extra years longer than Naruto did on Disney XD. Dragon Ball Z Kai started in 2010 and would end on 2013, and the way they cheesed it was to have special lost episodes for the show.
My
after it ended.
god.
You know, back when shows used to pull that lost episode stuff on us to make us want to watch it even more. This
Yes,
is a
sir.
wild time to be alive for, because Nick
It really
as a
was,
whole,
bruh.
The closest they got to anything anime related was Avatar: The Last Airbender, but that was on the
That is
True.
so true.
because I have to put
That's
some respect
true.
on it. But Kappa Mikey was also there.
Nobody watched Kappa Mikey, bro.
I was 4, bro.
Nobody,
Man.
nobody watched that bullshit Kappa Mikey, bro.
You reminiscing in 2006?
Hell.
Boy, lock in, boy. Like, come on,
Look
bro.
at that shit, bro.
Mikey was
Hell
also
no.
there.
That shit
Show
looks
aired
stupid
way
as
too soon
hell.
to the jokes
Hell
that
no,
they tell.
man.
Needless to say, no one looked to Nickelodeon for anime content. Not in
Yo,
the
that's crazy.
slightest. At least Disney had
They got
like, Gen X,
dinosaurs
so
and
they chose
Chucks.
Sonic and kid-friendlier anime.
They had. I did not know Sonic X was on Disney. Damn.
Bro, it was in 2003, though.
Damn. I fucking just came alive, bro. What the fuck?
I'm saying.
No wonder I didn't know. That shit got canceled before I came on. Bro. Damn.
Slightest.
Oh
At
my
least Disney had
God.
like Jet X, so they'd show Sonic or kid-friendlier anime. No battle shonens, but anime nonetheless. Nick didn't have a damn thing even remotely close to that. So to have the one-of-one Dragon Ball Z on your platform, that was a crazy,
calm down.
crazy
You know what I'm saying?
boy. Did Nicktoons get their mileage out of Dragon Ball Z? Because not only did they air the show up into the Cell Saga, they even aired the DBZ movies.
You know?
Music that was used in them
That's
because it was
kinda
the
clean,
original
okay.
version of the movie.
They had to do it.
Bigger than Dragon Ball Z Kai is Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, they got the same voice for this whole promo, bro.
Yes, bro. That's the only guy that reminds you of Dragon Ball.
Bigger villains. Still got some fight.
Oh shit, they got
Yes,
Fucking
sir.
fascinating.
Janemba, Brawly.
yeah, Broly, yeah.
It all kicks off
That's fire.
Oh my god.
That's fire, bro. I remember this.
That for sure went with the times,
At least when it got really
100%.
viral.
150%.
Also, this scene was taken out in Fusion Reborn.
Oh damn.
They had Hitler.
What the f-
This guy is too much. He can't read the
That's
writing on the
actually
wall.
crazy.
He's funny. Hey, let's give him a little skit.
I don't think I can
Turn
say
it
that.
super
Actually, I can't. I don't think I can say his name on YouTube.
Yeah, man, yeah, that dude, bro, they. That's crazy. What? Yo, nah,
You
they
know?
are crazy
You
for
know?
that.
Text of this
He had
movie,
the
this is
accent
insane
too.
But they definitely weren't about to have this scene played
know?
in any capacity on Nicktoons of all places. That is crazy.
You know?
Them showing Fusion Reborn and Wrath of the Dragon are interesting because DBZ Kai ended at the Cell Saga at this point.
Actually, true.
Saga related. So imagine you being a kid and you have zero DBZ knowledge outside of what you've seen on Nicktoons, and now you see Goku with this long flowing mane of hair
Yeah.
snatched off the man's dome. Just utter
Yeah,
confusion.
I remember
Forehead
seeing
added
this,
4
bro.
inches.
Nah,
What?
for real.
Last time anyone saw him, he couldn't even beat Cell because he couldn't turn Super Saiyan 2 like Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not only does he have Super Saiyan 2, but 3 on top of that? Damn.
Bro, it was
Also,
good.
Nicktoons used to go in on Gohan being the new hero of the story over Goku. They always
Mm-hmm.
had a bumper of him being the chosen one to take over the reins after Goku.
Or
Now,
farming.
granted, in fairness to them, this is how it looked to everyone.
Classic
Gohan
Dragon
would eventually
Ball.
supersede
Yeah.
Goku and be the strongest, but you know, this is Goku we're talking about here.
But who was that? Well, that may have been the sorriest frame I've ever seen.
That was his son. That's Gohan.
Supersede Goku,
Fat
the
ass. Look at
strongest,
his.
You know, look. Yes, sir. Little baby.
I think it's that shirt. That shirt made him look calm.
actually
get their tails
cut off while they're still small.
Hey, look at Bulma though.
Shouldn't have let him do that to you, Bulma. You're no dog. I'm not talking about me.
Now, if you thought
You know?
Nicktoons was gonna stop at Dragon Ball Z Kai, no. It doesn't end there. These guys said, you know what the people want? You know what the kids are really gonna love? Let's hit him with that Dragon Ball GT.
Hell no, bro. Nah, actually, low key,
that-
Dragon Ball GT was I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
It was good.
If you don't know anything about Dragon Ball GT is good.
Okay. Yo, whoever they paid for these promos, I know this guy's rich. He was called for every commercial, bro.
Every commercial, bro.
He's like, let me guess it. Dragon Ball? How'd you know? Call me every week. I got you, though.
I got it.
This Saturday.
This Saturday, bro.
What's going on?
This Saturday.
Got that Dragon Ball GT.
That dragon fat as fuck, boy.
Nicktoons made
You
sure
know?
that they had the Dragon Ball IP that they were gonna get every single bit of it that they can muster out of it. They weren't playing any games with this one. This was such a
Oh.
play to make on Nicktoons' part because they really said, now why would we just stop at Z when we've got the sequel right here? So Dragon Ball GT aired on January
Okay.
16, 2012, and it aired the entirety of the series. Of
Yes,
course,
sir.
it's the Funimation dub that was made several years prior. There was no
2012.
redub of it like how they did for
Yes,
Kai,
sir.
but they did cut down on the blood for the show as they did with Kai. This is such a weird strategy in retrospect because just like with the DBZ movies that had transformations and characters we didn't know existed yet, this was that times 2 because this was set after the Buu saga. So our boy Goten has grown up in GT, but as a kid just getting into Dragon Ball, you don't know who that is and what his relation to Goku is. Well,
Literally.
I know
No.
it still came out after an arc that we didn't see. There's something so funny about this, just airing GT out of any order. So as a kid, you're scrambling trying to find out what the hell is even going on and why it matters.
Nah, they actually did, bro. I remember watching this shit and being confused because I didn't know what was going on in the
Yeah.
fucking episodes, bro. Fucking GT was all over Nickelodeon, bro.
Didn't know
Yeah,
what
that's the
hell
one
is-
thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, that's the one thing is like with like anime shows like this is that like they change shit like drastically with every season. It's like if you're not like caught up or if you don't know what's going on, you're lost as hell.
You're
in the show.
Just cooked.
with these shows once they had them, but at least Nicktoons got the.
He's finding a
mileage out of
fat ass
Dragon Ball
ape.
they
Who's
did. They
like-
made sure to show
that's
us
what I'm
as much
saying,
as they
bro.
wanted
It's
to show,
like-
and they stopped
You
letting
know?
them do that. And it
How
made
do I know,
sense.
like,
They
what-
looked over some what Disney XD was doing with Naruto, and they figured.
That go?
Disney
Okay,
animation.
no, that's
They
not the
took
go.
Oh, nah. That's your go right there.
over some what
Nah,
Disney XD
they
was
went
doing
from
with
goat
Naruto,
to
and they
ass.
anime train. They took Naruto, but they didn't take the granddaddy of them all, DBZ.
Listen, all I'm asking you two to do is get your driver's license. It's not like I'm
Oh,
asking
God.
you to save the world.
You think Piccolo's gonna drive?
You know? Look at that.
It was a cool
Yo.
strategy, and it was in the same
They were
vein as
driving.
Disney's, both having 2 top-tier shonens under their belt, but like all of these things, it'd have to come to an end.
reached the end of the Shadow Dragon saga. Our
This guy
destiny
paid,
led us
boy.
into the final boss.
feel me?
Finally here, Goku and Omega Shenron throw down in one last battle.
To a nothing but a joke.
Can Goku's plan with Vegeta stand up against the ultimate dragon?
That voice will never get fucking serious, bro.
Universe be destroyed. Don't miss the finale.
This was used in like every kid's commercial though, to be fair.
Low-key.
Only on Nicktoons.
Like
2014
the toy
rolling
commercials
around
and everything.
Hey, yo, low-key put me in 2014, bro. I could edit those fucking commercials, bro. I fucking use that fucking slide. Look at that. Right there. Drop that in there.
Only on Nicktoons.
Drop that in there. You know what I'm
Lightning
saying?
effect.
having Dragon Ball Z Kai. And like modern Disney, Toonami
God.
came back around to collect. It felt like Toonami was lending these IPs out and then just came around and was like, run the anime,
Yes.
all of it. Put the anime in the bag now.
Thank you, bro.
There was no real reason stated as to why Nicktoons never renewed the rights back, but honestly, it felt like they got all of what they could out of Dragon Ball Z. They didn't air the original Dragon Ball, they just kept with what they knew. Aired up
That is true.
milked the last episode strategy, gave us the movies, gave us GC, and then bounced. It had quite the run, but just like how Naruto aired on Disney XD, it didn't feel right seeing DBZ on here, and that's definitely chalked up to how Toonami is. Toonami just had the presentation factor when it came to anime. When DBZ was
Low-key.
on Nicktoons, it felt like just a show, but on Toonami, there was a presence.
Nah, low-key. Oh, yeah, let's see it.
What's going on down there?
So we need to mix it up a little.
Next Saturday, starting at 11:30, we're bringing you a mini Kai marathon.
It's the first
Next Saturday at 11:30.
Back to back to back to.
Tom.
Sorry, isolation's getting to me.
Yes, sir.
Goated, bro. Toonami
Cell
was
Saga marathon.
goated,
Saturday
bro.
night from 11:30 to 3.
Not bad.
But them bitches be on late though.
Bruh, nah,
That's the
no.
only thing about it.
That's the one thing, bro. I would have to stay up all the way till 3 a.m. just to enjoy my shows, bro. Because we
dead ass.
like I remember back in the day, bro. I did not have no damn Netflix or none of that, bro. I was stuck with I gotta get on. I gotta get online at 11:30. Make sure I'm on until 3, bro.
And I have to like not worry about my mom catching my ass. I'll be up until 2. My mom catch me, I'm cooked.
Bro, I remember staying up and watching some shit on there, and then like right after that it was like 3:30. Mr. Pickles or some shit. That show came on, and then after
My
that,
God.
yes, I watched that shit, and then I had a fucking like nightmare, bro. That dog killed me or some shit, bro.
Bro,
Fuck.
I think the Attack on Titan episodes, they would air on Toonami at like 1 a.m.
Yeah. See,
So I had to wait every Saturday at 1 a.m. to watch an episode that was already like a week ahead of the new episode of what's already out.
literally cooked, bro. Fuck, they were hoeing. I swear,
But Toonami still goaded though.
they so goated.
They could have moved that bitch back like 2 hours
The way
though.
Tommy
Shit.
talked to us about anime, it always felt like he was putting us
Shit.
onto some heat. Didn't matter what the show was. That man said, yo, log in on some of this Dragon Ball Z. There's fights, there's crazy ass transformations, and you have a lovable main character. What's not to like? This made it feel like you were having a genuine experience with the shows that we watched. Tom also didn't treat us like kids either. Yeah, the shows were also censored.
No,
on here, but the
facts.
feeling of it
That was
for
still-
everybody.
It felt like
Nah,
we sat at the
Gabba.
cool kids' table. Nick didn't have that type of sauce to get that across. Bars.
That
So with
sauce to get that
DBZ Kai
across.
being on Nicktoons coming back home after its extended leave of absence, we get DBZ Kai, the Boo Saga.
I'm not going to hell by myself. I'm taking you all along for the ride.
Yeah, cap the fuck out, boy.
DBZ Kai, the Boo Saga.
The Boo Saga.
Saturday night at midnight.
12, bro.
I
Come
couldn't play
on,
the game
man.
Hey, yo.
I don't need YouTube stomping me out again, but they were just playing some Run the Jewels for an ad for the Boo Saga. This is what I'm talking about when I said that Toonami had sauce.
That's
'cause
hard.
That shit was so
Nah,
smooth,
low-key.
and it fit too, which is even crazier. Anime just feels like home on Toonami. Nicktoons didn't stand a chance.
Nicktoons didn't stand a chance.
Kai had quite the run with the Orange brand. Did what it set out to do, and they did it. But it found its way back home, and everything's alright in the world. It goes without saying, but your boy does love him some Dragon Ball. A lot. Like most people in the world. So it was funny seeing it over
Yeah,
on
like
Nicktoons
most people in the
for
world.
20 years.
Caleb.
Don't worry,
Caleb.
I got something to
But
say
that
after
is gonna
this.
Wrap it up for this video.
Trust.
Did you guys watch Dragon Ball Z Kai on Nicktoons? Did you even know
No,
it's a
bro.
thing? And what other
No.
memories do you have of other animes being on certain networks? Let me know, and I'll be seeing you all next time.
What do you have to say, Caleb?
Okay, first of all, pause on that thumbnail on the top left. Kind of crazy. But, right. Alright, this proves that Naruto's way better because Naruto was getting premiered with Wizards of Waverly place along with Zack and Cody, while Dragon Ball was getting premiered with Fred and fucking Fanboy and Chum Chum. And back in the barnyard, bruh.
Is all you have to say.
You know?
You had.
They're saying, we got back-to-back headers. We got Fred. We got Dragon Ball. And following up, we got fucking back in the barnyard. Like, damn, it's like a 3-headed dragon.
Bro, you had fucking.
Right?
I don't know, fucking what was it, Jesse
what
or
they're
some
saying.
shit, and then Naruto plays after
Oh,
Jesse.
Jesse's better.
Nigga,
Jesse's better than Fred. Any show better than Fred.
Okay.
They're saying we got Fred, we got Dragon Ball. Like, that's in the same category, bro.
You have Randy and Mr. Whiskers playing with Naruto, bro. What are you talking about? You're cooked.
Ain't nobody watching that, bro.
Yeah,
You're skipping
nobody's...
Where's the Waverly Place though, and Zack and Code. You can't
Okay,
skip that, Brian.
Okay, but you're skipping Avatar, bro. The Last Airbender. Top 3 cartoons.
That came on. No, that stopped before Dragon Ball came on.
Nah, bro. It was playing with that, bro.
Avatar ended, and then they had to get Dragon Ball with Fred and back in the barnyard, bro.
No, that was just
Fanboy and
that was
Chum
just a
Chum.
random. That was just a random, moment.
They saying we got heat coming up.
No,
3-headed dragon, boy.
No, bro.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
But this proves that Toonami's goated though.
Toonami is good. I'm not gonna lie.
W Toonami.
Toonami. Toon.
Okay, buddy.
Toon.
What?
Toon. Like cartoon, not Tsunami, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's Toonami.
It's Toonami, bro.
Pretty sure people don't pronounce.
You've been saying that shit wrong this whole time, big bro. You're cooked. I can't
keep saying it wrong.
I can't help you out now. You're good. Okay. Unsubscribe for Tsunami. But make sure you guys subscribe for Toonami.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Yo. Shit, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment on the video what you guys want to see next. And
You like for Fred and Dragon Ball, y'all.
what do you guys like
Back-to-back
more?
heaters.
Disney with Naruto or Nicktoons with Dragon Ball?
Oh yeah, please. I would love to see my joke.
You feel me? I'll catch you
Oh
guys
my
in the
God.
next video. Peace.
Peace.